Hi guys, Marat here over at the Lending Group, and today I want to spend some time talking about whether or not you should buy a house in today's market. I'm getting a lot of questions about that from friends, family, relatives, investors, and first-time home buyers, so I figured I'd make a video and share my opinion and knowledge. First, I want to tell you that I'm very bullish on the market because I believe that owning a home creates long-term wealth, and I've seen the positive effects it can have on people over the years. And even though I've seen the negative effects as well, and I've been in the market since 2003, and so I've gone through the 2008 crash, and nevertheless I still am very bullish on the market. So today I wanted to talk about really a couple of things. It's not about timing the market, and that's very important for people to understand. The average homeowner owns a home for 5 to 7 years. So it's about, in my opinion, time in the market. And if your outlook is 6 months, or 3 months, or a year, maybe you shouldn't be buying right now. There's a lot of things going on. Inflation is still out of control. Interest rates are rising. Some of the homes are staying on the market longer, and that creates a lot of unknowns. And when there's a lot of unknowns, you should definitely take the time to analyze your decision and be cautious. But that doesn't mean that those reasons are not for you to buy a home. I believe that there's several factors that contribute to buying a home. Number one, you should be able to afford the mortgage payment, and you should be able to afford it at today's interest rate, right? So if you're buying a home, make sure you can really afford it. A lot of times there's additional income that's not disclosed on a loan application, and only you really know if you can afford it. So don't stretch. Make sure you can really afford it. Make sure that you have some money saved. Don't empty out the bank. Make sure you have some money saved. And make sure that you have the proper time horizon. Like I said, 6 months, 3 months, that's not accurate. But if your time horizon is longer, 5, 7 years, then this is still a very good time to buy. I hear the news, the market's gonna crash, I see all this stuff. Keep in mind that you have to put these things in perspective. The average home price has been appreciating about 5% over the last, 40 to 60 years. And we've seen an immense amount of appreciation over the last 2 years. 20, 30% over the course of 2020, 2021, and into the first quarter of 22. Is that going to continue? Most likely not. Are we going to see some sideways movement on the pricing of the homes? Yes. Will we see some markets that will see some depreciation? Very possibly. But if you can afford the mortgage payment, if you have the money to put down, and you're not emptying out the bank, and you're being cautious and being properly analytical, this is a good time to buy. Again, I repeat, this is a good time to buy a home. You as a buyer now have a little more leverage. You can negotiate. You can negotiate maybe some seller concessions to use towards interest rate buy downs and short-term buy downs, like a 2-1 or a 3-1 buy down or a 1-1 buy down, that will give you a break on the first couple of years of mortgage payments, which the wisdom there is that the rate is going to be reduced in the next 2 to 3 years, and then you can refinance. So all these things are available. You can have inspections now, and it's very important that you take the time and take the proper steps to analyze it. Talk to your realtor, talk to your loan officer, get pre-approved. But overall, this is still a good time to buy a home. If you have any questions, please reach out to me at meetwithmarat.com. Hopefully this was informative. Thanks, guys. Take care.